Spencer, how would you rule in this case?
It's a sandwich. It's a Mexican sandwich. It's a sandwich. You know, I would say it's a sandwich.
All right, Zach.
I don't think it is. There's a Mexican-style sandwich. They call them tortas. That's not what a burrito or a taco is.
Ah.
Okay, I'm with Zach on this.
Zach.
Kristen?
Okay.
I mean, I need the bread for me to call it sandwich.
Okay.
I mean,
As
yeah.
for the actual judge's ruling, he ruled tacos and burritos are Mexican-style sandwiches, like Spencer said, adding that the original written commitment does not restrict potential restaurants to only American cuisine-style sandwiches.
Oh.
Zach, would you like, like 30 seconds for a rebuttal on this? Or
I think that the restaurant owner should have been able to open his restaurant. I just don't think on the grounds that his burritos and tacos are sandwiches. That's all.
Okay.
Wapner would have ruled different. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Appeal the ruling to a higher court.
Yeah.
All right, now from tacos and burritos to McDonald's. Looks like McDonald's is trying to cash in on the grandma core aesthetic that's popular right now on TikTok. Next week, the fast food chain will offer a Grandma McFlurry. It's made up of vanilla ice cream, syrup, and crunchy candy pieces. McDonald's hinted that it's a treat Grandma would hide in her purse.
What?
Social media users think it's butterscotch candy.
Who's going to put that in a purse?
I don't know. But can somebody explain this?
I know the candy. I get it. The candy. Yeah.
So, just equal time. Spencer, are you interested in a Grandpa McFlurry?
Yeah. And what would be in that?
I have a grandpa, but I'm not interested in a McFlurry.
A little red wine would be in Spencer's McFlurry.
There you go. Yeah. McVino.
It doesn't apply to me. I don't think, my white grandma didn't have that in her purse, and then my black grandma in Cuba, I'm certain didn't have that in her purse either.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody's carrying this stuff around in their purses.
I don't identify with
the candy, maybe.
I don't understand any of it. Okay.
Yeah, get on TikTok. It'll explain itself from there. A taste of Colombia now. A restaurant in Oakland paying tribute to the country through food. Parche is a contemporary Colombian restaurant with owners who've been a part of the Bay Area restaurant scene for years.
Joining us today is the owner of Parche, Paul Iglesias. Hey, Paul, it's great to have you on.
How are you all? So happy to thank you for having me. I want to say I'm not used to Taste Thursdays. I'm used to Thirsty Thursdays. Just to say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it all works, right?
But we are so happy you've chosen to take part in Tasty Thursdays because you've sent some amazing goodies to us. And I'm just going to kind of turn my food around so people can kind of see. But I think you sent over an empanada of some sort with part of a torta sandwich. And a dessert. Tell us what you got.
Zach, we'd call that a sando. Okay, just to let you.
Colombian.
Just to let you. Colombian sando. So the first thing that you have there is the posta negra. So it's a dish that usually is made with short rib. What we do with this short rib is we rip it up and cook it down slow and low with cola and panela. And so then we put it into a sandwich. And then you also are eating the empanada. The empanada is called the empanada ajiaco. Ajiaco is a famous soup from the coffee region of Colombia. What makes that soup very special is a fresh herb called huasca, but we're not able to have that fresh herb here in California. We can get it dried, so we wanted to make it into an empanada. Wow. So really exciting.
It's
and then
really
the one thing. Well, thank you. The one thing that we also brought to you all was tiradito. So this is a shaved celery root. Tiradito, it's done with roasted red pepper leche de tigre, a little black garlic vegan aioli. That dish is 100% plant-based. And we really try to encompass everyone in the community. We want people to be able to come in that are gluten-free. Our entire restaurant is gluten-free. We also care so much about dietary restrictions, and we try to allow everyone to be who they are when they come to the restaurant.
Ooh.
So what kind of research did you do before you opened Parche?
Aside from my parents being card-carrying members of the Colombian heritage, I've been blessed enough. My mother was an art history professor. She worked at the University of Maryland. When you come into my restaurant, you can see a lot of a lot of visual backgrounds. Right behind me is a wall that represents Cali in Colombia, and it's this beautiful wall. And these are just beautiful posters. And so, from being able to go to Colombia and visit, because growing up in the United States, you know, you want to know where you're from, and when you know where you're from, you have the opportunity to be able to go back to the country and be part of it. And so for me, I think that I fell in love with our country. I fell in love with our culture, and I'm just blessed to be able to bring it to the Bay Area. You know, Oakland is about diversity. It's about change. For me, it was always the right city to be the platform. The Bay Area in general, but Oakland in particular was the right platform for us to really enjoy this success that we've been having, thanks to everyone. I mean, we're so blessed to be here.
Totally. Okay, 2 points. Number one, this short rib thing is amazing.
So good.
Is it? You said there's Coca-Cola in it, or?
The history on that is that you want to think about backstrap coming from the Spaniards when they first landed, and panela and cola were two ingredients that the indigenous had, and so they would drink it. And so what happened was, I think that you think of dried beef jerky and somebody dropping it into a cup that had some liquid in it, and they rehydrated the flavors. It became this thing instantly in the 1600s. Wow. And then from there, in the 1900s, we started using cola or champagne colas to break down the meat.
Wow, food for thought and yummy food.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, well, real quick, where is the restaurant located?
It's on Broadway in Uptown Oakland, 2295 Broadway, right in the heart of Oakland. Just blessed to be here. It's such a lively community. I'm in the restaurant right now as I'm watching people enjoy the bar and walk outside. It's really nice.
Well, Paul Iglesias Parche, I got to say I'm super picky, but this food is amazing. Thank you so much.
And
well, thank you.
Paul, you may have the best hair of anybody on this program ever in the history of this program.
Yep.
So thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right.
I've been told that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cheers. Thank
care.
you all so much. It's a blessing to have all of you on. You're all welcome to come to the restaurant anytime.
All right. Our pleasure. Thanks so much. That's it for the 4th Fort.
Thank you.
Right back.